So hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. You can see this IELTS 9. Okay, so I need your support also by subscription and your liking of this video, and definitely I would like to hear from your side what kind of experience you had when you were watching this video. Okay, so that reading name is Local Countryside Walks, and this is from this. Here you can see this, and you can see this, they have divided this passage into small paragraphs with alphabets A, B, C, and straight away I will not be reading anything from this passage. I will straight away go to the type of questions. So first type of question they have given here, look at the 5 descriptions for walks A to E. 5 paragraphs are there. For which walk are the following statements? It means which information contains the which section contains the following information. These are the information, and we have to find this information in these paragraphs. When we will be writing answer in the answer sheet, we will write only alphabets name here in front of the number of questions in answer sheet. Now I will be reading it one by one, and definitely I will follow the keyword strategy. There is very little shade, so little shade is the keyword. In any walk, in any paragraph, they will be talking about very little shade. And second, there are some steep sections. Some steep sections will be there. Okay, there is a choice of route. So choice of route is a keyword here. There is a special site for watching wildlife. Okay. Dogs must not be allowed to run freely. You can sit down in several places. Okay, you can sit down in several places. So these things we need to find it, where they are talking about some shade, some steep sections, means hilly area. A choice of route will be there. Special site for bird watching. Sit down in several places will be there. So let's go to a paragraph. So you can see this full paragraph I am showing it. In fact, A and B, both the paragraph I am showing it. You can also do it with me. So grave mill take either local countryside walks, either the yellow path, okay, or blue path, but eventually come out at the older water mill and are about same level of difficulty. There is a shallow stream which runs alongside the yellow path. Dogs enjoy a swim here. If it is hot, there are trees to help you cool while you want. Okay, trees to hot place, there are trees to help you cool while you want. Okay, let's look at the state information. So little shade, are they talking? Yeah, they are talking about shade, trees, but here he is talking about little shade. So I don't think so little shade. Lot of trees were there, they were talking. Some steep sections, no, there are no steep sections. There is a choice of routes on this walk. So routes I think they have given, so I will show it to you. There is a special site for watching wildlife, no. Dogs, they were talking about dogs, but they were not talking that they were not allowed. So they were talking about they can swim. You can sit down in several places. So this also we can consider, but yes, I will go with that. Choice of route on this walk. I will just read it again. So see this. So path, that's why the choice of route, path. So you take either the yellow path or blue path. It means that C will come with that. Okay, before moving on to next question, definitely I will read this B paragraph, then we will just select answer for. So for A we have got the answer for third number, and B, let's read it. Black Hill Trail, follow the marker post carefully as you make your way through dense forest. If you take a wrong turn, as walkers often do, your walk could end up being longer than expected. The sun may be shining, but there is a plenty of damp undergrowth, so wear a tough pair of hiking boots if you do not want your feet to get wet. It isn't advisable to take small dogs in on this trail. Okay, they are talking about this dogs also, damp ground also, okay, boots also. Let's see the answers. So what they are talking about, okay, little shade, no. Steep section, no. This we have already selected for A paragraph. Okay, so I will just do it like that. There is a special site for no. Dogs must not be allowed to run freely. You can sit down in several places. I don't think so. Nothing is matching, I think. So let's move to C paragraph. Let's read it. So nothing is matching in no information is matching here with this B paragraph. So the C paragraph, what they are saying, the route is winding but fairly flat, doesn't require any special footwear or equipment. It is accessed by gate with a strong bolt to keep sheep and cows in the field. The path is lined on both sides by firs and some majestic redwoods that date back to the 19th century, some old thing they are talking. There are benches along the way where you can rest and admire the beauty of the area. Yes, there are many places they were talking, you can sit. So 6 number, you can sit down in several places. I will go with C paragraph. And nothing is matching, little shade, some steep sections, special site for watching. No, nothing is given like that. Let's read D paragraph. Now it is easily visible. Bay Red Valley, be prepared to go up and down a bit on this. Up and down, yes, I understand, means hilly area. The first section is uphill, then the path flattens but not for long, so you need to be fairly fit. The exercise is worth it, though, as there are some spectacular views across the valley. Okay. There is a viewing platform which you may be lucky to see the herds of deer that roam around. So I think they are talking about this also. Steep section also, you can see this steep section. I will go with D also. And special site for watching wildlife. So D. So here D paragraph has come here twice a time. Okay. Now this also we have done, this also we have done, this also we have done. Only 2 are left, first and fifth. Let's read E paragraph. Brain Water Trail. A circular path will take you past tree and plant species from around the world that are cared by a dedicated team of volunteers. Okay. If you bring your dog, keep it on a lead. Okay. As the smaller shrubs can be easily destroyed, the path itself is open and unprotected, so be sure to wear a hat or you could get sunburnt. Okay. So sunburnt means you could get. So his writer is telling us to wear a hat. It means there is a very little shade also. And they are talking about dog. Dogs must not be allowed to run freely because they can destroy these shrubs also. So definitely it will go with E paragraph. Now coming to the next part of the section, that is Popeye properties. You can see this. And again I would request, please subscribe. Okay, thank you so much in advance. So this is the title of the passage, review by Sally Hanugoldi. Okay, this is the paragraph they have given, and for this paragraph they have given true, false, not given. Okay, so what is the strategy of true, false, not given? So definitely the strategy is the same for every question. We have to read the question statement twice in order to understand its meaning, and definitely I will go with keyword strategy. So Sally Hanugoldi is still renting a property with Poppy properties. Still renting a property with properties. Okay, these properties name. Okay. These properties, Poppy properties, and this person name, and still he is renting a property or not, this all depends upon that statement. If he is still renting, then definitely true. If it is he is not still renting on property, then false. And if they are not talking about any renting of property and all, then not given will be there. Okay, so let's find Poppy property over here. You can see this Poppy property. So I am showing full paragraph. You can see, I have had a terrible experience with Popeye property, and as an ex-tenant I advise you to go elsewhere if you want to rent or buy a property, as I have done. So it means I have a terrible experience with that, and as an ex-tenant, it means what they are saying. He is asking, question is still he is staying in that rented property. It means, and but statement is saying, but information in the passage is saying ex-tenant. It means this statement is false. Okay, so straight away we have decided. So I have started searching for this statement, this question, from the first line of the paragraph. Now Sally, this person name will come everywhere, so this is not the keyword, was the first person to view the flat. If he was the first person to view the flat, then definitely true will be there. If he was not the first person and some other person, maybe they may have seen the property, then false. And if they are not talking, who had looked at the property, first or second, then not given will be there. Okay, first person, we have to focus on first person. Okay, see this. So I hope you can see this. As well, when I initially viewed my Poppy Properties flat, I was accompanied by Lily Edgerton, one of the 2 staff who run the company. Okay, so these lines says what? When I initially viewed my, so initially he would, so there is no description who had viewed this property first time. So I will go with, so it means that is not given, we can put here, not given. Okay, coming to next one. Sally made a quick decision. Sally made a quick decision means Sally, this person name, made a quick decision to rent the property. If he had made a quick decision to take this property on rent, then true. If he has taken some days or weeks time to decide, then false. If they are not talking, means examiner in the passage, if nothing is given about whether he has taken quick decision or long decision to rent the property, then definitely not given. Okay, so location, till now we have read it. Now next we have to just find the flat was located close to the office where I have been working for the past year, so I went there before the working day had begun. I knew immediately that it was the right property for me. So immediately word is also given for me because convenient location, and few days later I paid the deposit and first 2 months rent. It means what? So Sally made a quick decision to rent the property. It means this is true. How? Because he had immediately, he said immediately that it was the right property. He realized that. Okay. 10th number, the flat was on a lower level, then Sally changed over time. So it was on lower level. If the flat was on a lower level, then Sally changed over time. So means like something he had changed over time, some flat talking. If it was on a lower level, then true. If they are not talking about any level, whether it is on ground floor or first or second, then definitely it will be not given. Or if they are talking about higher level, then false will be there. Let's look at the statement here, what they are saying. Till here we have, okay, 12th floor. See this, the flat was on the 12th floor. It means this is not a lower level, so answer is definitely false. It will become false. Okay, coming to next, 11th, Lily's behavior towards Sally changed over time. If the behavior of Lily changed towards Sally, then over time, then means true. If the behavior does not change, did not change over time, then false. If they are not talking about any behavior towards their behavior between these people, then definitely not given. Yes, I was looking for behavior. Sally's behavior, Lily's behavior with Lily is here. So till here we have read this statement. Okay, when I first read about it, okay, still this surprised. Okay, Lily is here, but Lily was very encouraging, but I felt confident that I was making the right choice. Okay, at this point she was professional and kind, but once I had moved into the property, I discovered that she was far less approachable than she had been during the viewing period. Whenever I tried to contact her, she was unavailable. It means less approachable means she was not she was not trying to contact, or whenever Sally was just calling. So Lily's behavior towards Sally changed over time. Yes, definitely it is true. So that is given, actually you can see this is true. And now more questions are left for true, false, not given. So let's read next question, 12th. Now the flat that Sally rented from Poppy Properties was unfurnished. If the flat was unfurnished, then true. If the flat was fully furnished, then definitely true. Definitely false. If they are not talking about whether it was furnished or not, then not given. Okay, so let's read 13th also. Sally employed someone to clear her carpets. So he whether he had employed someone to clear her carpets or not, this all depends. If she had employed someone to clean her carpets, then true. If she had not called someone to clean her carpet, then false. And if they are not talking about any carpet cleaning and all, then not given will be there. So furnished and carpet cleaning, we will just look at these two questions. So till here we have read. Now let's move on to the next paragraph, that is you can read it. So at the start of my tenancy, a number of issues were unsatisfactory in the property. For example, as a new tenant, you have a right to expect your flat to be clean. In fact, carpets should be professionally cleaned, but mine had not even been hovered. Okay, carpet they are talking. I had hoped that this problem would be addressed quickly, but nothing had happened, so I did the job myself. It means Sally had cleared her carpet in the flat herself. She did not call anybody to clean the carpet. But where they are talking about furnished or not furnished, so nothing, they have not explained it like that. Okay, so let's move on to the questions. Let's decide true, false or not given. So yes, they immediately start talking about carpet things, but they were not talking whether it was furnished or not. So I will go with not given. And Sally employed someone to clear her carpet, so that is false because she had cleared herself. Okay. 14th, the landlord raised Sally's rent while she was living in the flat. Okay, whether her rent was raised, it all depends. This factor depends, true, false, not given. If the landlord had raised the rent, then true. If they are not talking about any raising of rent of the flat, then not given. If they are talking they had not raised any rent, then false will be there. Okay, so few lines are left in this paragraph. Similarly, the oven worked, and when I switched on, but it was black inside and smelled horrible. The company did nothing, so in the end I just avoided using the oven while I lived there. Several times I asked to speak the landlord. Okay, landlord is also there directly, but was told that this was not possible. No one should have to put with these problems, particularly when Poppy Properties charges such high rents. So they are talking charges such high rents, but the statement was different. So here landlord raised Sally's rent while she was living in the flat. That is not given absolutely, because they were talking about charges high rent, but they are not talking like that. Landlord raised while she was living in the flat, so that's why it is not given. So we have finished this reading. Thank you so much.